So number 4, Welbyn Francisca coming in at number 24 overall, Scout the Statline player for minor leaguers. His peak projections, 122 WRC plus, 281 BA. Nice. 348 on base percentage with a 457 slug, 20 home runs, 14 stolen bases. Doc, pretty nice projected numbers for Francisca and a good organization with a lot of talent. What are your thoughts?
He's great for a kid who's 5'8", 148 pounds. I
Got a lot
hate
of power in that 150
hate it.
body, huh?
Listen, it's 2025. Someone update something. Fangraphs. I know you guys are cutting edge. We have Jordan Rosenblum, who's running Scout the Statlines algorithm on Fangraphs now. We got guys on the inside.
Listen,
We got
I'll
it.
go to Arizona, you go to Florida. We'll bring a
Yeah,
scale
yeah,
and we'll bring
yeah,
a tape measure. Problem
yeah.
solved.
Yeah, and how about we got this age where we have all these advanced models that will tell us anything about the future. Tell me about right the frig now about if this guy's anywhere close to 148 pounds. Well, let's take a look at his numbers. I don't think he's 148 pounds because he's ripping 6 home runs at the complex level in 45 games. If he is, that's impressive. It's almost like more exciting, right? if he could do that at 150 pounds, I'd be like, all right, well, what happens when he goes to the gym? So it's interesting. You look at his play discipline is 80% contact, 84 actually in complex, 75 at low A. It doesn't, he's just so young. It's just one of those kids, these DSL kids. Fangraphs gives him a pretty good speed rating. I'm seeing his stolen bases here are showing, they're showing up. That's nice. I mean, I just don't know who this person is right now. I think what we're looking at is a guy who the hype's getting pretty high. And so, I mean, maybe if you're in a league that hasn't caught on yet, yeah, go give him an ad, see what happens. But there's just so many variables with this guy who's clearly, he's 18 years old. Which, listen, folks, Walcotts and LDVs, these are not your standard 18-year-olds. Okay, like that's very uncommon, and that's actually why I need to bump up. Another reason I have to bump up Walcott. It's like he's kind of doing freaky things, just even surviving to some extent. Because I'm talking about an 18-year-old here at low A and giving him excuses. But basically, yeah, Francisco, we don't know. We don't know what the power is going to look like. The speed looks like it'll play. It seems like he has some pretty solid contact numbers. He got challenged a little bit more at low A. I love the walk rate. He's taking a lot of walks. So yeah, I'm not as big on anyone else, just because there's just automatically less scouting data in the DSL too. So even when they come over here, it's like I don't know as much about them as I would otherwise. So hey, yeah, he could be anything. He could even be a boat.
I really like to look back on other players' profiles in the minor leagues. Those listening, if you are really interested to see what a really good first base prospect should look like, go look at Prince Fielder's numbers. I know that times are different, but it'll help you build an understanding. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as well. Like there are guys that clearly set themselves apart from a very early level and never stop. And I bring that up because Francisca, as well as someone else we're going to talk about today as an honorable mention, being in the Cleveland organization, like the best relation, I think, is Junior Caminero before they traded him for Tobias Myers. Caminero in 2022 was also at Carolina A-ball, 26 games, 6 home runs, batted 299, 359 on base percentage. The power showed right away. But if you scale it back to even the rookie level, that Welbyn also played at 5 home runs, 324. They've done a really good job of developing these DSL kids. They let Caminero go because at the time, I'm sure they thought, hey, this might be just a pop-up guy. But that had to have been the concept, right? Like not really what the numbers are showing. So at least the organization is proving like, hey, we have the ability to make the best of these guys.